Hello and welcome to Arguing Ever After. I'm Luke, and this is my witchy woman, Amber.
Hello.
Together we are the Lord and Lady who lock horns,
The Count and Countess of Contention,
the Duke and Duchess of Disagreement,
and the King and Queen of Quarrels.
We have been together since the world premiere of Leprechauns 4 in Space. We've been arguing about pretty much everything for a very long time, and we're still together and happy.
In this entertainment-only podcast, we will bicker about all things big and small, and the audience gets the final say on who the winner is.
We do not claim to be relationship experts by any means. We will debate lots of things, many of which have been submitted by our listeners. So if you have a topic that you want us non-professionals to debate over before you try it at home, please send it to us at arguingeverafter@gmail.com.
Perhaps this completely unscientific method of letting the masses decide who is right will help you win your argument before you even have it.
And so here we are, episode number 14.
14.
That's a whole bunch.
It is. And it's our second episode of Spooky Month.
It is. As you can tell, we have dressed for the occasion if you're watching on video. And if you're not, you really should.
Yes, you should.
Amber is wearing the most epic witch hat maybe ever created.
It's really fantastic. It was made or purchased, but I'm going to say made because I feel like it must have been made in Witch City itself.
Witch City, Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes. And it has, well, obviously it's a big black hat, but it's got a lot of beauty on it.
There's sparkles.
There's some sparkly netting on there, but the reason I was so attracted to this witch hat is that there is a beautiful mermaid skeleton on the side, and it was just great. And when we were in Salem, there were a couple of places that made these incredible witches hats, and I mean, handmade, just wonderful. It was worth every cent that I don't remember how much I spent because
it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Yeah. The back, it has a cute little spider and a couple of dead roses.
Yes. I mean,
great.
It's a beautiful, beautiful hat that I don't have enough occasion to wear. But maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll find more. So.
And we're both wearing our Salem sweatshirts.
Yeah, I have more than one.
Mine's got that thing that's on all the old gravestones. I can't remember if it's called the Angel of Death or something.
It is,
but
yeah.
It's the skull with the angel wings on it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, when we went to Salem, we had a lot of fun. Oh, that sounds weird. Looking at the old cemeteries and seeing the old gravestones that they had and the memento mori, all of those things. There were several great sayings, and it was really interesting. I'm glad that I looked at those old gravestones because it was, I mean, kind of the art on it, very hand done art. Today our gravestones are, I don't know. Not
as cool.
Not as cool. But maybe, I plan on getting cremated. But if you were to make me a gravestone, I would love one of those old fashioned kinds just sitting in the cemetery.
You need an angel of death on there?
I want, an angel of death on there, or some of the cool little skeletons. We don't do that anymore, which is sad.
I have a really cool coffee mug that has a bunch of gravestone imagery on it.
When I saw that coffee mug, and I would just call it a regular mug, I was like, ooh, I think I need this. And then you were like, oh, I just found my new coffee mug.
Sure did.
I just found Amber's new coffee mug. I just found my new coffee mug because Amber doesn't drink coffee.
Well, it's true.
I was sort of bummed out because I really liked it. And you know what? Oh, now I'm thinking.
What?
We could get rid of all of our coffee mugs and just have that be our coffee mug. Not that, get a whole bunch of that one. A matching
copies
set.
of it.
Yeah, matching set. That would be nice. I would like that.
It has other stuff on there. It's one of the things I like. I don't know how to say it correctly in Latin, but it's Fugit Ora, which means time flies.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
And Memento Mori, obviously. And it does have like little skeletons. One of the things says, I think it's every perfect body has only 218 bones.
Oh yeah,
that's on one of the gravestone imprintings. There's a bunch of good ones on there,
and they're taken from graves, like old graves.
Yep.
It's not just made up stuff; it's taken from old graves, which is kind of cool. I do want to say, usually we go through and we'll talk about new places.
Yeah.
However, we are recording these a little differently than we usually do.
That's true.
So we're not going to have like new winners and losers, most likely. No, we won't. And we won't have new places right now. Doesn't mean we won't get them between now and then.
Yes.
When
We've got
this airs.
some free time to do. We're banking a couple of recordings.
Yes. So. Yes. So, and when this airs, I'm sure there will be. But currently, as I speak right this moment, we don't have any listeners from Massachusetts.
Ooh.
And I hope that this is going to make it happen.
We got to get it going.
Right. Because we are lovers of Salem.
Absolutely.
It was one of my bucket list items in life to go to Salem during the month of October.
And we did.
It was awesome.
It really was.
I would say anyone who's a Halloween lover, go there.
There's nothing like it.
I mean, I've heard people have gone not during the month of October and they didn't have as great of a time.
That's because in October, the city of Salem goes batty. And everything is like Halloween extra. All the houses are decorated. All the public spaces are like decked out. There's crazy gatherings every night. There's tarot readers and practitioners in the streets with like little street carts and I mean it's crazy.
Well, and when we were there, this is random and weird, but there was even a Kit Kat commercial being filmed there.
There was.
Yeah.
That was cool. We got to watch that as we walked by a very well decorated house.
And it was aired then maybe the following year, but I remember I was like, we were there. We saw that. But they weren't letting people have candy, which was sort of...
Well,
I mean,
they did at the world's best Halloween parade.
Yes, a couple of them.
That parade was legit.
It was so good. I think everybody in Salem and like the 7 surrounding towns, because Salem's actually pretty small.
Right.
It's super tiny. But I think everybody showed up.
For sure.
There were like 7 high schools, which
I love the high schools. They all dressed up in costumes. There was like one marching band and all the boys were Pugsley.
Yeah.
And all the girls were Wednesday. It was fantastic.
I just joy. And then while we were there, we had seen a couple. So we drive Jeeps. We may or may not have talked about this. We're kind of dorks about Jeeps. We like Jeeps. And years ago, I felt I was being really original and putting like a skeleton on my Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
But we were there and I was seeing these Jeeps with a bunch of skeletons. And I was just like parked in the parking lot because there's like 2 parking lots. It's a small city. When I tell you it's small, it's small. But I remember taking all these pictures because I was just like, oh, these people know how to live.
Yeah.
And then during the parade that night, there was... I don't know. It seemed like 20 Jeeps just covered in skeletons and spookiness and all of that. Yeah. And I thought, I wish we had this where we live.
It was great. Some of them had like inflatables coming out the top of their Jeeps.
Yeah. It was so cool. It was
all kind of lights.
Yeah.
They were playing all the spooky music. The mayor came out dressed up in a costume.
Oh, I had such a great time. And it was the year after.
I just remembered the dog parade.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Oh, it was...
best costume contest dog parade, which was, first of all, the human parade with all the vehicles was like an hour.
Yeah, I would say
it was crazy. We couldn't have just kept going. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But the dog one also was like
an hour.
Every dog in the whole state of Massachusetts put a costume on and
Not just dogs.
That's true.
They had some cats.
Cats. We saw a lizard.
Yeah.
Like a big reddish colored, I don't know, was it a Gila monster? Something like that.
I have no idea. And there were turtles. Guinea pigs. You remember the dressed up guinea pigs?
Yep.
I mean, people just really do it there. And again, that was something I was like, we should have a pet parade.
We should, for sure.
I would go. I would bring my dog. I wouldn't bring my cat, but our kid might. But I don't know. Like, if anyone's into it, if enough people are into it in the area, like, let's make it happen.
Yes, costume pet parade. Yeah. I'm in for it.
Yeah, there were some really good ones.
We could, maybe the town of Anoka, Minnesota, they claim to be the capital of Halloween, I think.
They are the Halloween capital.
Something like that.
Yeah. And actually, I did not do any preparation for this show.
That's okay.
But I happen to know that there was a boy who went to D.C. and everybody in the town, and actually I can tell you a little bit more information about Halloween. I won't go too far into that, actually. Maybe we'll do that on another show. But there was a boy who went to D.C. and the president at the time had seen a button he was wearing, and the boy told the president all about Halloween. Oh. And the president was like, Anoka is the Halloween capital. Huh. Yeah, like signed a proclamation.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, so it is official. It's official. But sadly enough, I have not been to the Anoka Halloween stuff. And
which is crazy, because we're like 30-ish minutes away.
This year, that's going to change. But one of the reasons why we are recording these, because we love Halloween, but we're kind of batch recording them, is because we're going to be out of town for a little bit of time to celebrate Halloween a little extra. Yeah.
We've been saving up and waiting. And we're going to go see the new Universal Studios expansion.
Yes.
Called Epic Universe. And the main drive for us to go.
Yes.
Was the Dark Universe.
Yes, which is the Universal Monsters, which they're classic.
Oh, for sure.
They're classic.
Dracula, the Mummy, Frankenstein, the Bride.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Invisible Man.
Yeah, it's the Phantom of the Opera is also.
Phantom of the Opera. Yeah. It's a great lineup.
It really is. I even, in my home office, I have pictures of all of several my favorite monsters from Universal with like a little bit of the cut of the film because, I enjoy it. But when I heard that they were making a park to have this dedicated place, I was like all about it.
Yeah.
All about it. So that's the reason why. So, if you're really wondering what the most current stats are,
we could put them out in like a promo video.
We'll figure it out. We'll do some. At some point in one of our videos, you'll get caught up. We'll get caught up. But the more important message and thought here was, let's get them the spooky episodes that they deserve.
Absolutely. Everyone deserves it.
Everyone deserves it. I love it. I mean, I feel like the rest of the year is not going to feel as fun to me because these are my favorite things.
The darkest time of the year for you is the brightest.
Yes. Yes. But so we were talking, though, about going to Salem, and we kind of got derailed. When we were in Salem, in Witch City, we went to a few museums while we were there.
The Witch Museum.
The Witch Museum,
Which had some great history about the Salem witch trials and the whole backstory, and it's pretty messed up.
It really, really was. And if you are thinking animatronics, that's what it's called, are creepy, you should totally go, because they had good creepy animatronics that weren't supposed to be creepy. It was just meant to be educational. But
it was creepy.
It was a little creepy.
I feel like they might have done it on purpose. It was kind of dark in there.
No, I feel like it's just that old.
That could be.
Yeah.
Wasn't it an old church, too?
It was an old church.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then we went to I don't think they were like the actual grave sites of was it 13 witches? I can't remember.
Yes. No, we did.
The number of witches, but they had, I don't think it was the thing where they had like people would go and like lay flowers, and like the descendants would like write little letters to.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Like to their 13th great grandmother who was, accused and convicted of being a witch and
yeah, she
killed
wasn't.
and
yeah.
crazy, man. It was crazy.
It was. And the other thing I thought was amazing was, I mean, because you could read the letters because they were just put them on the gravestones, memorial stones. I'm not sure, but there were a couple even from descendants of the people who were like, "You're a witch, burn the witch,"
Oh yeah, the accusers.
And they're like, "I'm so sorry that my family accused you of being a witch."
Yep.
Which is powerful to think about.
Yeah,
it
was humbling for sure.
Yeah, just to see like the hysteria, for just little differences, or maybe people. I mean, there's a few theories as to why it happened.
Yeah,
but very few of the theories include actual devil worship and brides of Satan or anything like that. Like none of that was really a thing. But I love how they've, as a city, just said, yeah, okay, we have this really messed up history and we're not going to hide from it.
Yeah. They're going to tell the story.
And we're going to tell the story. And
they adopted the good parts about like witch culture, kind of. Like they had a bunch of like stores where people would tell you like about the stories and some of the histories where how witchcraft has like helped people and how some of the reasons that even in older than our 1600s Salem witch trials, like back in Europe in like I think it went on, did they say for like 1,000 years before that?
No, I feel like they were
talking like a long time.
1,200.
But they talked about in another museum we went to how like the things that would get people convicted of witchcraft were actually actually good things. Like it would be the local medicine woman, so to speak, who would use at the time what would have been, sort of like the doctor or, herbal remedies. They didn't have doctors. And things like that. And then, of course, they would be later sadly accused of witchcraft.
Yeah. Which is, whenever
You're saying witch a lot.
I am. I don't know. Do I usually do that?
I don't know. Maybe it's part of maybe the hat is.
Oh, it's on my mind.
Yeah, it is. Wow. That wasn't. I'm not giving you props. Get out of here.
I got you.
You did.
So anyhow, it was a really cool experience going to Salem, and I would recommend it strongly to anyone who,
for sure,
who likes anything spooky, and especially witches. I remember that was probably a Halloween costume I wore at least 3 times. I loved it. Even as an adult, we did a family witch costume.
Yes.
Maybe we should link some of those pictures.
We could.
Because we have a lot of pictures, and I feel like I love all of it.
Yes.
So
there was other great stuff about being in Salem. It's a suburb-ish kind of Boston, so it's like very close to the ocean and lots of good food and seafood if you're into that, which of course I am and our daughter is, and you're not.
I'm not. They had a really good donut shop, which is kind of like this is gonna sound like trash to just about anybody who's like into really good donuts, but it was good donuts to me. And it's this place Honeydews, which is kind of probably like Dunkin' Donuts, just a little bit better.
But they have Dunkin' Donuts out there too.
They do, actually. It's the home of Dunkin' Donuts. However, I liked their donuts better at Honeydews than I actually don't like Dunkin' Donuts at all. Oh God, how many episodes do I have to talk about donuts for you all to understand how much I like donuts?
We like donuts.
A lot. That's one of the things we're excited about going to Florida for, is to get some delicious donuts.
That's right.
So, but that was a lot of fun going and getting the donuts there and just walking through. It's not that big of a town. I will say it's probably not that accessible. There's like 3 bathrooms in the whole town.
Oh, that's true. I remember that.
Yeah. And actually I was on the Facebook the other day, and there was this I survived which city bathroom, which seriously, it's like a 3-hour wait in line to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. And they have like one public bathroom or two or something.
There's 2 public bathrooms. It's not made. This is not a big city.
Well, and I mean, to its credit, it's old. Like
old.
It's from at least the 1600s.
Yeah, it's really old. However, though, they had this I survive thing, and it's a bad wait to the bathroom. So anyone going, just know that across the hall there was a couple years ago a movie theater, and they said customers only can use the bathroom.
Yeah.
But a $3 bucket of popcorn makes you a customer.
That's true.
I was so upset because they weren't open when when we were standing in line. I was like, I would spend $70 on a bucket of popcorn because the line was so awful. But again, it just goes to show you, it's a small city and it's not made for that. For that amount of guests, but they, I'm sure, love having all those guests. I bet all of their money for the year is made right there, in the month of October. It's fun. I liked it. I would say, though, the other thing that I really enjoyed about that trip was all day there was something going on.
Yep.
All day. And they had like a cute little Samantha from Bewitched sculpture.
They did. Really... Oh, yeah, that's right. It's like a bronze statue of Bewitched.
Mm-hmm. Which I like witches a lot, so it was really fun. When I was a kid, I used to... Do you remember that one movie, The Witches, that had... what was her name in it?
Jessica Houston.
Yes.
Where they ate the children.
Yeah, they did a remake of that movie.
They did, with Anne Hathaway. Did they turn into mice?
They turned the kids into mice. Or did they turn the kids into... Okay. Yes. I don't know, did they? I can't remember.
Maybe they didn't do that on purpose.
The kids? They didn't turn the kids? They definitely turned the kids into mice on purpose.
Okay.
But that's a really good classic film if you haven't seen it.
I said Jessica Houston, Angelica Houston.
Oh, I let you say that because I was like, Houston's right. Yeah.
My bad.
But the first one was definitely scarier to me than I was also younger. But she was just really good at being scary. The second one, although maybe it looked a little more realistic, and I appreciated watching it.
It was good.
I mean, you throw a witch on a movie, I'm probably going to watch it. Probably. I feel like
we have seen a lot of witch movies.
We have, and I mean, as our child's grown up, like there's this whole Halloween Town. Did you ever watch those with her?
No.
It's the story of this teenage witch in high school, not to be confused with Sabrina the Teenage Witch,
right?
Because this teenage witch lives in Halloween Town.
Okay.
And Sabrina the Teenage Witch obviously doesn't. But she's a witch, and her grandmother is played by Debbie Reynolds. Look at that. I had a name.
Naming names.
And, well, is it the best acting? Meh. However, it is a fun movie to watch with younger children.
Good.
I like it a lot. I did watch a little bit when I was younger of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Not my favorite, but
that's okay. A lot of people liked it.
A lot of people did.
They did a remake or something.
Oh, they did a cartoon for a little while.
Maybe this was recent, or maybe they're going to do one. I feel like it's coming out again or something.
Well, yeah, I think that's reasonable. It was a good.
I think it's with some of the original cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's either out or it's coming out soon.
Well, it went on for several seasons, so I feel like it's a good. Well, oh my gosh. I kind of forgot.
What?
The other, are they technically witches? Now that I think about it, Harry Potter, is she a witch or is she?
Oh, for sure.
So, like, all the girls are witches there.
Right.
How did that not even come to my mind? Earlier, I was trying to think of which options and which is out there.
Which options?
I know. And I don't know why I forgot about that, but what great little witches there,
Yeah.
Hermione and Luna Love.
McGonagall's one of my favorites.
Yeah, she's good. She's good. But Luna Lovegood?
Lovegood.
Lovegood. Yeah, there were a lot. And just what a great, fun story that went on for years. And book to movie to another place that we will be visiting here soon.
Yep.
So, a lot of fun. And I think that's the fun thing about witches and Halloween and all of that is, we can enjoy things that maybe are a little off. Oh, what is the word? Counterculture?
Okay.
But made for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like all that stuff. It's made for fun. Witches and wizards and, well, as we've talked about on many episodes, a lot of the sci-fi and fiction and fantasy, big fan of all that stuff.
Are there a lot of witches in your sci-fi?
Well, yes,
Are there
yes
any
and no.
witches in sci-fi?
Yeah. There's so recently.
Alien witches?
Yeah. So in Star Wars, because that's got to come up frequently, they had like a set of Force, the Force in Star Wars.
Yes.
I'm losing you already.
Yes.
They had a set of people who used the Force, who they called, I think, the Coven. We can't see your face on video.
Oh, sorry.
And they used the Force in a witchy way, so they called them kind of witches. It was cool actually to see a different take on it a little bit.
Well, and witches have been around for a really long time. Think about,
they're still around.
You're right, but in stories and stuff like that, right? So your Hansel and Gretel.
Oh yeah, wanted to eat them little kids.
Yeah. It's sort of interesting whenever history is or people are it's an independent woman. She must be a witch.
Ooh, I know. Never mind. It'll come up later.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I guess I didn't realize there were sci-fi witches, alien witches out there.
For sure. Why not?
Well, I don't know. It is sort of interesting when you take a look at things and it just kind of pops up out of nowhere. You're like, does a witch make sense? Or does an alien make sense in these things? Mm-hmm. Earlier we were talking about it, and I was talking about Robin Hood and why Robin Hood Men in Tights had the better...
Such a good... Man, that's got to be one of the best parody movies ever.
Well, yeah.
What happened to good parody movies? In the 80s and 90s, we had strong parodies. Robin Hood Men in Tights was one of them.
Scary movie.
Spaceballs.
Well, Spaceballs 2 is coming out.
I know. There's some good stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe people are too busy making superhero movies.
There's been a lot of that.
There has not been enough good witchy movies out lately.
Maybe we just didn't know.
They did Hocus Pocus 2.
They did. That was good. The original was better.
Sure. I think most people...
Most of the time. The originals are better.
I don't know if I can come up with a sequel that I liked better than the original. I think it's kind of an unfair thing when you're originally with trilogies or, Harry Potter, right? So there's one where the first one was not my favorite, but it was kind of all made to be one large story. So I don't feel like that's
different.
But when you do a sequel that was never meant to be, but someone's like, dude, it made money.
Yeah.
We need to do it again.
Make another one.
Yeah. Which is something that Disney is really big into.
Universal and there's so many.
Yeah.
If it makes money, they go for it.
You're right. Think of Dracula and how many Dracula movies in different ways there was Dracula. And
so many.
Yeah. You're right. I guess everybody does it.
I wonder how many Dracula. I bet you that's maybe one of the most prolific, horror type monster stories. That and Frankenstein, I think. I bet you those are the two most...
Well, that is the original sci-fi.
Right.
Frankenstein.
Mary Shelley.
Yeah.
18...
I wonder if anyone thought she was a witch writing such stories.
1820, 1830, something.
Yeah. And she was 19.
I know.
Super young.
You gotta wonder what was happening in her life to have written a story about basically the modern Prometheus, like, just create life.
Well, I don't know. I feel like there's probably a lot of creativity in young women. Like,
well, for sure.
Think about the witch trials. The Salem witch trials were because these young girls were like, I'm bored.
Why are people coming after young women and creativity, calling them witches? It's messed up.
I mean, I think we know why.
Well, I'm saying it's messed up, though.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's just, I really think that there's some good media, though, and fun things to think about with witches that, well, Luke, let me ask you a question.
Oh, boy. I don't even know if I'm ready. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for, people. In this corner, claiming to weigh in at 135 pounds and with substantial otherworldly powers, we have Amber.
And in this corner, we have Luke, who is wearing a red beard and a really, honestly, like, this is a legit awesome hoodie. If anyone isn't looking again, you should look at this.
Getting a visual.
I wanted this when he bought it, and
I always want my clothes.
Yeah, but he bought it, so you should appreciate it. Anyhow, in this corner we have Luke, and we again are not doing the tally. I'm probably winning.
Oh,
still.
You probably are. I feel like by this time when this airs, maybe we're tied even.
We might be. So I have a question though for you, Luke, and that is, we've been talking about witches.
Yep.
Who's your favorite witch of all time?
I don't know that I had adequate time to prepare, and as a well-known to anyone watching the podcast, the chief non-researcher of the two of us, I'm a little concerned because Amber comes to me sometimes with some real good counters when I don't know they're coming, and this is one of those. I don't know what she's coming at me with. She kept it a secret again. So, my favorite witch, I'm almost certain I know who yours is, and I'm real upset about it. My favorite witch, and the one that would be the contender, is the Wicked Witch of the West. Which, we keep saying witch.
Who?
For a long time, is like the witch. You talk about duration. I mean, that movie came out in 1936.
Oh, you did research.
I did not.
You just knew that
I literally
number?
just know that. I really don't research. You know that. Anyway, and it was the first color movie, motion picture, as they said back in the day, ever. And that, I mean, if you have to think about movies, that is probably, I'm going to just say it, the most iconic movie of all time to date. Not that there haven't necessarily been like better stories or, better quality, all of that, yes. But the way they laid that story out was just genius. And I know my argument isn't about what's the best movie ever, but I do have to give credit where credit is due. I mean, they started the movie in black and white. They had the whole farm girl thing going on and the tornado.
Minnesota's own Judy Garland.
Yep, Minnesota's own. And the tornado thing. And then she gets transported through a tornado to the land of Oz, and she lands, and then all of a sudden it's color. And then you got Munchkin Land, and you got the Good Witch, Glinda, and you got, the story with the Wicked Witch of the East, and she gets flattened by the house, and then the slippers and the
Pause.
Toto.
Pause on that. You're not pausing, but I'm telling you, just wait.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Did you know that the ruby slippers were in a museum here in Minnesota?
I did not know that.
And did you know that there was like a whole heist of those ruby slippers?
They got to be worth a bunch of money.
Yes, they were. And I actually know a lot. Debbie Reynolds again is involved in this story.
Okay.
So someone was able to access those things because back in the day, people weren't thinking about Hollywood iconic items being worthwhile. And there was a friend of Dorothy who saw the shoes and was like, these need to be saved. And so they were saved. They were one of 7 pairs that was saved. And they brought them to Minnesota. And there's just do research. It's sort of amazing how they were stolen. But they've been found.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to my little rant on maybe the best movie ever. The whole thing, she's there, and then she's got her, family. They show up she's got the Cowardly Lion and the Scare. I mean, and watching that as a kid, I mean, that witch with her bright green skin and that long nose and the wicked cackle and the "I'll get you, my pretty." I mean, epic. Like, super epic. And the little dog, Toto, she's like, "Your little dog, too." I mean, terrifying. And then she had an army of flying monkeys.
Yeah.
Who wasn't scared of those flying monkeys?
I was terrified.
I mean, seriously.
Terrified.
And the evil that was portrayed, I'm in love with the whole story. It's so wonderful. And her presence as a witch and her power. I mean, she had essentially taken over one of the 4 quarters of the land of Oz and was challenging it for ultimate reign to take down the wizard. Is pretty strong. I mean, she wasn't some sidebar witch in like a hovel that was casting spells trying to eat Hansel and Gretel. And she wasn't like, she wasn't like a minor witch. She was a big time witch. She was like a witch with aspirations of glory. And she was getting close. Now, she didn't know Dorothy was coming. And she had that pure, clean water. She didn't know that was coming. But, I mean, as a witch, she was terrifying. I bet you know what? I'd probably have nightmares about her, too. Because she was so scary. And, that's all coming up on, well, not coming up soon, but relatively soon, that movie will be 100 years old. Which is pretty crazy to think about.
It's iconic.
And I wonder, it may have even, I think it preceded, most of the monster movies that were also totally epic. Because weren't those, 40s? No.
I would disagree with you.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so for me, she is the best witch. The winningest of witches. And I'm sure you have a good counter. And I might even come up with some extra stuff because I did, as usual, zero research. So that's what I got. I'm throwing it down. The Wicked Witch of the West. What's her name? Is her name Elphaba? Or is that from the story Wicked? What was her... Do you remember her name from the book? I think I have the book. What's the book? Frank L. Baum. That's the writer. What's it called?
I don't know if she had a name in The Wizard of Oz. Was
it called The Wizard of Oz?
No, it was...
The book? I wonder what it was called. I can't remember.
I can't.
My brain isn't currently all the way on. I'm sorry. The floor is yours.
From The Wizard of Oz.
From The Wizard of Oz. What?
That's where the... Okay.
What?
I mean, that's
I feel like I'm walking into a trap. Okay.
You are walking into a trap.
Uh-oh.
You are walking into a trap.
This is not good.
And...
You look like you're struggling over there.
I really, really am. Because if I were to pick one...
Did I pick her?
It would... No, it'd be tied between 2.
Oh. Well, let's hear the 2, and then you can narrow it down.
I'll decide. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So, the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz.
Of the West.
Okay, sure.
Because her sister was crushed by Dorothy's house.
Yes, scary. I agree. But I want, us women are more than just one dimension.
For sure.
And I feel like it just only showed a scary woman who was just in that movie. It was, ding dong, the witch is dead. And like everybody was so happy about this evil woman dying.
The witch is dead.
Right. You're not going to get that out of your head. This is okay. I'm going to talk about two witches.
Okay.
This is hard because I'm going to go with my favorite witch.
Out with it.
A Sanderson sister.
Okay, that's not what I thought you were going to do.
What do you think I was going to say?
No, I'm not going to tell you.
No, you can tell me because I have no reason to not say what my other one will. I'll write it down.
Yeah, we got to make sure you're not cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Because if you come out, you're like, oh, you're right. That is the best pick.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Did you say the Sanderson Sisters or Sanderson Sisters?
Because you can't really say the Sanderson Sisters because you'd be like, that's not fair. That's not one witch.
Picking three.
Yes. But Winifred.
Were you okay, Winifred, who's the chief sister.
Yeah.
But wait, what was your other one? Was it Glinda?
No.
What was it? Let's have it.
From Wicked.
Okay.
Alphaba from Wicked.
Oh, from Wicked, the
yes.
Okay, the follow-up.
Yes.
She was pretty great. And that movie just came out.
I read all of those books before the movie
and we saw the show, the Broadway show.
Yeah. So I feel like the character development there is very different.
For sure.
And she was very misunderstood in all of that. I don't think in The Wizard of Oz she was misunderstood. She was supposed to be evil, and she was evil. And
now I feel like I need to read the story that was written.
I feel like there's probably not much there about her except for she's bad and she has monkeys. Maybe. But in the Wicked movie, which I personally think was phenomenal.
Oh, fantastic.
But
the second one's coming out. Yeah. I think it's like it's
coming out soon.
Spring? Or is it this year? Anyway.
So I read all the books, the Wicked series.
Wicked, yeah.
And after that, we had gone to a play. And I love plays. I love live theater. Yeah. I love all of that. I don't think I've ever compared. Oh, of course I have. I was just going to say like all of freaking Shakespeare I've compared to the plays that I've read. But when I saw Wicked on stage, I was like, and this is really hot take, and this is going to get a lot of people mad.
Hot take.
I was like, meh. Only because, like, there was so much background feeling going on in the books that on stage you just can't do.
Sure.
And I was like, it felt flat compared to, it didn't feel like a good way of telling the story. But in the Wicked movie.
The movie, they did it.
They got all of that expression, all of the feeling.
So
like
good.
I can't even remember her name, and it's bonkers that I can't, but she was so good. So powerful. Yeah. Obviously great, phenomenal singer, all of that. But like she brought that character of what I read to life.
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Awesome. So that was going to be one of my two.
I see.
But see, then you went with the Wicked Witch, and I was like, oh, I can't do the same person. Isn't it? Yeah. So, but I had to clarify for a very good reason because these are two different characters.
Yeah.
I mean, they end up being the same, but she may have been my number one, except for me, nostalgia really does matter, which is why the Wicked Witch of the West from Wizard of Oz, valid choice.
Yeah.
Nostalgia. Like, that is something you've grown up with.
Oh, yeah. Everyone did.
Yeah. For me, though, Winifred. And the reason why is she was a part of a Three Sisters thing, which is covens are kind of a big deal. You know, she's not a standalone. She's not doing it on her own. She might be able to, but she's not. She needs her sisters.
She does.
To be fully powerful in the way she is. And she actually, like, maybe has some evil thoughts and evil doings. Like she
again
has
with the eating of children.
Well, that's just to, live forever. That's whatever.
Oh, I just thought of another good witch from Stardust, the book and movie.
I don't remember which in there. So, but back to my witch, Winifred. So she was the smart sister, the most powerful.
Yep.
And really, what she was doing, she was trying to do for her sisters too.
Yes.
And she was funny and she could sing. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, I mean, Bette Midler, come on now.
Yep.
You can't really beat that. And she but she was so fun. I mean, as a character, and she had this love of this book, right?
Book?
A love of a book.
Yeah.
Which
the book had an eyeball.
Yeah, that was her thing, but she was funny and she was fun, and the way she was represented in Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2 was the fun of Halloween. Like, it just meant Halloween to me.
Yes.
Everything fun, a little spooky, but mostly fun and like just enjoyable and
set in Salem.
Right.
Oh, and then we saw the house when we were in actual Salem.
Yes, of
that
course
was from the movie.
Of course, I had no choice but to see
course.
it. And the high school, we saw the high school.
Yep, and the house.
Allison's house.
Yep.
I love that movie. And nowadays, Disney has something called Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Yes.
And at this Halloween party, they have the Sanderson Sisters, a Sanderson Sisters show, which is so much fun.
Yes.
For me also, I have two sisters. Well, I have way more than two sisters, but I was raised in a household with two sisters.
Yes.
So, and we did a lot of fighting like they did, but also like now today we have a really great relationship.
Yes.
I'm trying to get my sisters to get like Sanderson sister tattoos. So how could I not pick Sanderson Sisters?
I see it. I get it.
And Winifred being just...
Which one would you be?
Well,
Which?
Which? I don't really care, honestly.
Okay.
I would let them decide if... And one of them she'd get a taxi for anything. So I'm not really concerned there. But I'm like, whatever one you all want, I'll get the other one. Because I really just want it. And,
I wonder if they would think you are the powerful one. Or
I'm the youngest.
Or the cute one. I don't know.
I mean, could be both. Or the funny one in the middle.
Absolutely.
I am pretty freaking funny sometimes.
Yep, that's true.
But anyhow, so how could I not go with that? I really do love the Hocus Pocus movie. I have bought several Hocus Pocus things. Right now, as I sit, this will be up. I have like 3 Hocus Pocus brooms, and I'm gonna have one for me. And
the door hangers.
Give my sisters theirs. So yeah, it's gotta be. And she pulls the family together.
Yeah.
That's why I really think that she's the best. And she's got a little bit more evil than the other two, which is fun. So I have to go with her just based on like the length, the longevity. You were talking about staying power. I mean, that movie has been around for a long time. But for me also in my life, it's been every year I watch it at least once.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't watch Wizard of Oz ever.
Sure.
I've seen it a few times, probably more than a few times. And I know a lot about it. And Wicked, I've only really watched twice. Now I will say great. And I've watched other Wicked things. You know.
Do you want to know what I thought you were going to pick?
What did you think I was going to pick?
And I thought you can't pick it now.
I'm not going to.
I thought you were going to take me down with it. Maleficent.
She's a fairy. Oh my gosh.
Wasn't she witchy?
She was a
cast
fairy.
Spells.
Oh, good.
She cast a spell on...
She's a fairy.
Whoa. I mean, okay with the
technicalities
vigor.
really matter.
Okay.
I couldn't pick her. She's a fairy.
Okay. Fair enough.
But
fairy enough.
So anyhow, that's my choice. And I know that the Wicked Witch of the West, although might be more iconic for folks.
100%.
I feel there's just so much more fun and story and enjoyment behind Winifred and her two sisters.
Well, I think that the Wicked Witch of the West would say to the Sanderson Sisters, "I'll get you, my pretties."
I feel like she'd appreciate them because she was all about, that's my sister. You dropped a house on her. I will get you.
But I'll ask yourself this question.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be in charge if they joined up? It'd be the Wicked Witch of the West. She already had an empire and a castle.
I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters.
And an army of monkeys that flew. Creepy monkey. And a haunted forest.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Anyway, we have made our cases, I think.
You know, when I was a kid, and actually for several years.
Oh, you weren't done.
No, I'm not, but it has nothing to do with it. It has to do with witches.
Okay.
Should I force the folks into hearing a song about witches or no?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm really great at singing, and you're all going to turn off.
I'm so excited.
But on Halloween, we have this custom. Ooh, I'm going to call it custom.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. This is adorable.
Yeah, where we'll sing a song, and it's the witch, the ugly old witch. Oh, what a terrible sight. She flies through clouds as black as pitch and flies on Halloween night. Ooh, 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 boo, boom. Yeah, there you go.
It's a great little family song that your mom does, and I've seen you do it.
Yeah, I had to share it.
Super cute.
And I'm sure everybody's like, oh, there's a reason she doesn't
We
sing.
might have lost a subscriber, maybe.
I hope not.
We probably gained a
I was
few.
being vulnerable there.
I really hope that people actually are like, whoa, I've never heard that, because I had never heard that.
Really? I'm just
not
kidding.
a
Of course you hadn't.
And they're like, wait, I'm going to play that back, and we're going to make it a little Halloween sing-along tradition at our dinner table.
Yes.
When we're eating our jelly eyeballs and our Frankenstein Rice Krispies. And
I really hope that what we talk about over the spooky season does inspire you to bring more traditions and put them out there, because I love seeing it. So now I want you all to go online through Spotify, vote in the poll.
Already online.
Oh, I suppose. No, they could have downloaded it.
Okay, but they were at one point on the internet.
Well, and vote for the one who really brought it.
Wow. You did bring that. I mean, for as far as costumes go,
I got the best.
I could have got a witch hat, technically.
I also, you could have. You did.
You and our daughter very much rocked it.
Yeah.
Because she's got that epic spider one.
Yes. So we were talking about how people could help us out.
That's true. They could share this with their friends and family.
They could.
Either by sharing it through the internet or by word of mouth.
Yes.
We'll take either one.
Follow us.
Yes.
Like.
Tell your friends in other states. Hopefully Massachusetts. Let's get some of them on board.
Yeah, I want Massachusetts. I feel like we deserve them.
Oh, we have a friend who has a sister, cousin, somebody who lives in Massachusetts. Maybe we could get a little...
Oh, I suppose.
Little recommendation going.
All right. Well, that is it for today.
Wicked Witch, that's the one to vote for.
No. Winifred
Sanderson. Those are the choices you have in front of you, people.
All right. Stay spooky.
See you next time.